Okay, we are back. Let's do this. Okay, video details. New link. Part 2. New link. Okay. Are we back? We're back. Okay, we're back. Good. Let's do this now. Okay. We're fine in here, I believe. Yes. Okay, we're good. All right. Hopefully this continues to work great. We'll try. I don't know what happened. Honestly, this has never happened in the past. Unsure why it has overloaded all of the. I do not have the previous questions, so if you guys can please put your questions. The last thing that I recall talking about was the Mudita question, and that's when the audio kind of started disconnecting. I did have the one that I saw was the RTD question, which is about transit, and yeah. Oh, I do have access to them on the other tab. Yes, so I can. Yes, perfect. Yes, I can access them. I can. Yes, I still have them. Perfect. Thank you for reminding me that. I just opened the other tab from the other live stream. Cool. Awesome. All right. So let's see. Yes, so RTD. Yeah, when it comes to transit, I think it's just important to support. But yes, unfortunately, here in the metro area here in Denver, it's a lot to be desired, and I wish that it was much better. You know, I wish transit was much better in the whole of the United States. That will be amazing. You know, but unfortunately, we don't have that. I think something that I also would hope is that we get better rail service just overall. You know, I think it's something that is sorely missing here in the United States. So, yeah, but I personally will be traveling a little bit more via transit this upcoming year, like rail. I want to try it out. I want to see how it is, you know, and like I've done a few trips here and there, but I want to make sure to do that. To support, I guess, you know, and I do have some flexibility of time, thankfully. Okay. Real Gaming says, any news about the Cat F125? Yes. So this is what I've been told. The Cat F125 by Orbic. Let me see if I can find the information here. Cat F125. Yes. So this device right here. Can you see it? Yes, perfect. You can see it. So this device right here, supposedly it was going to be released and it never got released. And I reached out and they said, yes, we are still trying to release it, yada, yada, yada. But essentially what they're working on is to have it at CES or a Mobile World Congress. So I'll be there at CES. And if I find these people from Orbic or any of their partners, I'll be reporting on that. I'm not expecting it personally to a degree, but I mean, this company seems that they wanted to do it. So we'll see how it works out. I mean, like this seems like a pretty okay device. It's slimmer than the Cat S22. And I think it would have had a lot of promise have they released it, but maybe there's something that we don't know and they decided to, you know, axe the project. But I'll be asking us at CES whether this is actually happening or not. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to questions from the. Okay, so we have Sidephone. The Sidephone is going to be released now in January. Probably by the end of January, it's going to start shipping. Eke says, is there any estimated time for the Punkt MC03? Yes. So I received this, and as far as I know, you know, I just chatted with somebody earlier today. It's February, March, like for sure, like it should be there. They're releasing it to the public, or like the announcement now in January, as far as I've been told. So yeah. Next question, Pixel X says, I noticed the Sony XP3 Plus 5G was only rated 3 stars. What are the flaws of the phone? Good question. Let me go to a Dumbphone Finder for that. So the Dumbphone Finder got a little bit of revamp recently. And I'm still, every so often, I'm updating some things. So just remember that this is updated on a certain basis. So I have updated now with a rating. So it has a rating. It has a privacy rating. And it has a child safety rating, meaning like, can you access the web? Is it good for children, et cetera, right? So the Sonim is probably in this area somewhere. Let's see, Sonim. Let's find it. So my rationale goes like this. Great question. So my rationale goes like this. I rank the device on the first is the Jose's rating. That means how great I think this device is going to be over the long term. And can you keep it up over the long term? Is it going to be a good experience having it over the long term? When I give it 4 stars, it's an immediately like, this is going to be a very durable device that you can keep for a long time. And it's going to have a great experience overall. Right? So you are going to be able to make your calls and text messages, and you're going to have pretty much everything working. Overall, like, it's going to be a very reliable experience. Then you have the privacy rating. Privacy rating starts, well, of course, some devices can have 0 stars. But if it's Android and it's de-Googled, you are going to have a 3-star rating there. Now, if it's Android, it's de-Googled, so it doesn't have any tracking or advertising ID or something like that. Plus, it has some availability of, something like Signal or Threema, or the availability to use applications easily. Without the need of a virtual mouse. That's the thing with this specific device. You need a virtual mouse to make those areas work. Like Spotify, technically you can install it. Spotify, WhatsApp, you can technically install it, right? But it's not going to be easy to run. So when it comes to those things, I give it a 3-star rating. De-Googled. Yes, it is basic privacy. Don't expect it to be amazing. When it comes to child safety, 3 stars means, yes, it is child safe in the sense that, like, it doesn't come with all the crap, but because it's 3 stars, it's not 4 or 5 stars, right? You can easily install applications, and a child could easily find ways to get information that is not safe for children. So for this particular device, right, it's a 4 stars. So you have my rating. I think is a great device. I think you should definitely consider it. It's going to be a top-notch device over time. It's very reliable, very useful, but it's not perfect, right? So it may not have all of the utilities that you need, and it may not be for you specifically. Privacy is pretty good, and child safety is pretty good. But let's go to explore like a different device. So for example, the Sleek phone, right? So Sleek phone. And devices that have a 4 or more privacy will have this little lock right here and a blue kind of like a blue what's it called, like highlight. Yeah, so like a blue highlight right there. So for example, Sleek phone, right? Sleek phone, great device, is based out of a Pixel phone. It uses Calyx OS, so that's already more de-Googled than regular de-Google device. It's not just Android AOSP. It adds an extra layer of privacy, but it's not child safe because you can install certain applications that may not be child safe. Not necessarily that, since it's very locked down. Sometimes I think about maybe adding an extra, like star, but it still has access to a lot of apps and an app store. So that may not be something that you want to give your child unfettered access to many apps, right? So now let's find a child-safe phone and private phone and reliable phone. The Wonderphone, yeah, this is a great device. I have it right here. It just got an update, which I will be making a video on probably in the next 2 weeks or so. I'll be traveling, so we'll see about that. But the device is child safe, 5 stars. Why? Well, it is heavily restricted. The company has heavily modified the device for the purposes of using it here in the North American region. But it has made it so that it is child safe. It is with that in mind. It doesn't have, I don't even think it has video playback in certain aspects. So, you cannot play unsafe videos, for example. It is maybe a little bit too restrictive for an adult, but for a child, it's perfect. Privacy-wise, it earns an extra star because it's not just a de-Google device, but because it has all of the limitations of installing certain applications that may be malicious. Then you have an extra star right there. And then you have overall 4-star rating. I mean, I think it's a solid device. It's great. It is, in my opinion, just missing a few utilities. So it does have Waze, great. It does have the ability to do weather and calendar, but it doesn't have any communication besides text message. And that's where I think it lacks on the privacy front. It will be 5 stars if it had something different, another option outside of text messages. But it doesn't. So, and honestly, if it had communication apps or email apps or something like that, that is maybe like a little bit extra utility or syncing with the cloud, like the Sunbeam, I think it will edge to that 5-star rating, in my opinion. But the team is always listening to what they have to do, and they're paying attention to the feedback. So maybe that will be something that happens in the future. And there are other devices out here that may get 5 stars on the main rating. I'm expecting the Sidephone to be a very good device, but I'll be checking it out at CES and maybe it will drop from 5 stars to 4 stars. This is just my anticipation from what I've been able to see and what I've been able to test myself. But yeah, so you'll for Mudita Kompakt, excellent. Like here, privacy wise is great, 4 stars at the very least. And then you have a metal because it's 5 stars. The e-ink is definitely top notch in my opinion, right? There is a wrong rating here for the Kyocera line of devices. This should be a little bit different. This should be at least 3 stars on the Kyoceras for the privacy section, and the child section should be also 3 stars. So yeah, so that's a little bit more of a rationale when it comes to some of my for the Dumbphone Finder. So hopefully that helps, and then I'll be updating some of my rationale as well and creating, some of these things so that you understand, hey, how do I rate these things, right? Hopefully that was helpful. Okay, next question on the other feed. Okay, you guys told me I'm muted. Yes, we went through all of that. Okay. Okay. Boom. Let's see. All right, cool. Now I can close this one. Go to the only feed right here. Perfect. Let's see. Was washing my phone in a bucket of water. Why were you doing that? Probably just, yeah. Okay, in New York City area also will be a bit harder for now for dumb phones. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Any news regarding Light Phone 3, DR1 Raycon? So, good question. Yes, we do have some light news, pun intended, I guess. I'll show you right here, thelightphone.com. Menu. Blog. So they did a end of the year update. It was an email. It wasn't a blog. Let me find the email. Give me 1 second. Yes, found it. Let me find the link. Oh, no, that didn't work. Yes. What is it called? What is this called? Livephone 3. No, Livephone newsletter. Give me 1 second. Let me go to the Reddit. Sometimes it's hard to find it easily, but newsletter update. I just want to show you the email. Right here. I think this is this one. Yep, this is the one. Nope, that's not the one. Why is this so hard? Nope. I should have this bookmarked. Why don't I have this bookmarked? I need to have this bookmarked next time. And I don't know where it is. Nope. Neither. Okay. I'm going to make myself a promise that as soon as I find this, I'm going to bookmark it. I don't know why I haven't. Is it this one? Nope, not this one. Okay, there is a, oh my gosh. Timeline. It's a timeline. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see. Can I pass year? Yeah, let me just. Okay, let me go to my profile now. I'll be able to find it faster that way. And by faster, it's not super fast because I have posted several things. Okay, as soon as I find it, I found it. Let's go. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to bookmark this. Bookmarks. Why is it so hard to find, honestly? Here it is. File. View history bookmarks. Manage bookmarks. Add bookmark. Oh, guess what? I had already bookmarked it. I just forgot about it. Great. Okay, I did promise this to myself in the past, and I found it that I actually, yeah. There it is. Boom. Okay, there it is. So this was the end of the year update for the Livephone 3. Thank you for following along, stuff like that. And the main update is that they did the LightOS update V550. They added bike directions. I did a full video on it, so make sure to check that out. And they have been doing some events, but what I wanted to highlight out of this is some stuff that may not be here or like is mostly hinted here. There are some tools coming into the light phone that I don't think everybody will use, but I think are going to be actually helpful. And I want you to think of like automations. I want you to think of like, using transit or maybe other transit adjacent companies. They are working hard on some of this stuff. And I highly recommend that you subscribe to the newsletter. You can look at all of their issues. They also have shipping timelines. They did an email. So this is the batch that includes your iPhone. This was sent to some people, but it essentially is shipping from their manufacturing partner on December 26th. Will be 7 to 10 days for customs, processing, shipping. So they expect to start shipping some devices, not every device, of course, by the week of January 5th to 9th. So hopefully that helps to some of you. The most recent order that I have been able to see was, if I recall correctly, in the 50 something. Let's see, orders on the... Let's see. 50. So 52 XXX. So in the 52,000 orders has been sent, or somebody has received it in the 52,000. So hopefully we can get to 60 or 70, or maybe 60 probably is more reasonable. But that's kind of like the last, area that I think is going to be helpful. So yeah, there's some news. Some stuff is happening. Some stuff is moving. It's definitely not as fast as everybody would like it to be. But, I trust that they will continue making it better and better. Cool. Hopefully that was helpful. Let's see. Let's see. Are any of the Kyocera devices touchscreen? No, none of them are, unfortunately. Sorry. B says, I just switched from touchscreen to non-touchscreen Dumbphone and don't really miss it at all. Honestly, if you have the utilities that you need and they work on the package like a flip phone, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a big of an issue. So, yeah. Let's see, more questions. Jose, if you bookmark everything, it's like bookmarking nothing. That is true. I have like 3 bookmarks right now. I do not bookmark a lot of things. I don't like having bookmarks, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. I had seen a question. Did I miss anything? Okay. No. Okay, cool. All right. We're going to go back to more drawings for winners. So hopefully you're ready to see if you won. Okay. Next device that we are going to be in the raffle system is the AGM M10. This one was entered by 4 people only. So yeah, that's great odds. 25% right there. We'll see who gets it. And then 2 backups, of course. So we have, there it is, Brogan CPR. He or she, I don't know, won. And right there, the backups. I guess I'll only do 1 backup. I'll do 2 backups. You just never know. Now 33% to be a backup. Well, that's crazy, I mean, all right, let's see. Taco de Lechuga, I think, got it. Yeah, Taco de Lechuga got it for the second backup. And then the last backup, it's a 50-50 chance. That must feel terrible. Honestly, I gotta just make everybody a backup, So let's see. It's between David and Lulu Pendergrass. David got it. All right, David, you are the second backup of the backup, just in case. And if that happens, then, you know, it is what it is. Cool. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, 4 people. That's it. Okay, cool. Barbie phone now. Okay, Barbie phone all the way here. This one was entered by quite some number of people. And I think this is the last one, right? Let's see. Tick Mini, Kyocera, Jelly, Barbie. Yes, we have a Blue Joy, but that one, only one person entered. So that person won. Dart Me 18, you won. So send me your information. I'm just letting you know. I mean, I'll send you an email soon. So, you know, it's kind of what it is. But yeah, that person was the only person that wanted the Blue Joy, and they're getting the Blue Joy. All right, Barbie phone now. Aaron Phillips, how to do Google survey on a Dumbphone. Yeah, I mean, you know, like you had to. This was a very fast giveaway. So by the way, this was a very fast giveaway, last minute giveaway. There will be more giveaways with more ample time. I usually give about a week of notice, but this time around, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, you know, and just kind of it is what it is. But I will be doing a more extended giveaway to give more time for people. Usually we get more, like somewhere around 200 people entering, up to 300 that one time. But most people. Oh, Taco de Lechuga is here. Cool, man. Well, you're back up. You know, don't. Oh, were you the winner? Were you the number one winner? I do not recall. I mean, no, Brogan was the first one, right? Yeah. So Brogan, then Taco de Lechuga is back up, and then David is the next one. So yeah, stay tuned until January 3. And if it doesn't work, you know, for that person. Okay. So Barbie phone. So are you going to give away a Mudita? Eventually, not anytime soon though. I only have one unit, and that one unit is the one that I use to make sure that everybody stays updated with the Dumbphone stuff. But this is a great question. I will probably be seeing them at CES, and we will do a like, hey, why don't we do a collaboration giveaway? You know, the device has been out in the market for 8-9 months now, you know, and like I'll be advocating for a unit. So if they have an extra unit there that I can bring home, I'll be giving that one away. So yes, I probably will give away a Mudita in the near future. Just stay tuned, you know, for this kind of stuff. Yeah. And today we're going to do a live giveaway today on the channel. So after this one, we're going to do the live giveaway so that you get the chance to win right here, because nobody entered for the Iris Easy Flip. So if you want an Iris Easy Flip just for kicks and giggles, you can have it. All right, let's do it. Final Barbie phone. Let's do and see who won. We have Ringtones Archive. Yes, Ringtones Archive. Congratulations on being the number one selected person for this one. Let's go make sure that I note this. Yes. Ringtones Archive. Okay, next one is, boom, right there. Listen Ani. There you go. And again, most of these are, yep, right there. And then the last one for the backup is, oh, wait, did I have, no, okay, I had to do it again because that's, yeah, Listen Ani was still there, so I will have to do it again. Sorry. Last backup is Dealzak 00. Dealzak. You are the backup of the backup. So we'll see. Stay tuned. January 3 is the next deadline for the first person. After that, 7 days. After that is this deadline for the second person. So January 10 is where you should be reaching out if by all, something were to happen that 2 people say, no, I don't want this device, or I just entered and now I don't need it, or, stuff like that. It has happened in the past. Just FYI. So, Ringtones Archive. Oh, you're in the chat. Awesome. That's great. Awesome. Well, send me an email as soon as possible. If I'm able to send it today, I do have to run some errands now in the evening. So highly recommend that you send me an email as soon as possible. So congrats. That's awesome. I love it when, people are able to see and they're able to win. Good. Okay. Now it has come time for the live giveaway, which, if I recall correctly, was here somewhere in the settings. It's so hard. And this one, you enter within the chat. There will be a widget that allows you to enter that kind of stuff. I think it is somewhere here. Took me a little while to figure it out last time, so give me 1 second, people. Where is it again? And you know what? We're gonna do another one. Give me a second. We still have one of these, so I'm gonna give it away today. So 2 live giveaways. Come on, somebody. As soon as I figured out how to do it again, because it was so hard last time. I need to practice this, honestly. I think it's quite important that I practice it. Because this is like the 2nd time that we have done it. Where was it? Here. I think it is here. Nope. Okay, for the giveaway for this one, if you're not within the US, I'm sorry, I cannot ship it. I still have one device that I'm trying to ship to India. And the subscriber was here, Venkatesh was here, and I still haven't been able to ship it due to the unfortunate realities, let's just put it that way. The unfortunate realities of tariffs in the current moment. It will be more expensive for me to send it to India than to buy the phone like brand new. So, okay. Hosting giveaway on Streamlabs. Yeah, here it is. Oh, right. It was on the website. That's what it was last time. I had to log into the website, the CloudBot website. Launch on the dashboard. Had to log in. Yeah, I have forgotten about it. See, this is why I just usually don't remember this kind of stuff. Let's see. Log in with YouTube. Log in here. Continue. Yes, continue. All right, let's set it up. Aha, here it is. CloudBot. Giveaways. Okay. All right. We're going to give a 3-minute timer, everybody. We're going to start with the Iris Easy Flip. I'm going to add a giveaway. And you're going to be randomly picked. To be able to participate in this giveaway, you have to have a US address. That is the only requirement. And that way I can ship it to you. So, sorry. Most of my giveaways have been restricted to the US. But for the Sunbeam F1, I'm able to send it to Canada. So US and Canada are the only two that I will be able to do. So just FYI. Tom Dayloff, thanks for subscribing as a member. I appreciate it. And I will be doing one for Asia. I'll be doing an Asian giveaway because I'll be traveling to Asia, God willing, and nothing happens and stuff like that. And, I'm able to travel and everything's great. I'll be in Japan in sometime in the summer. So I'll be able to bring it with me and actually ship it to people in Asia more easily, that is. Okay, so we're going to do the Iris Easy Flip. This is a device that is essentially locked to consumer cellular. So very few people kind of want it. But if you want to tinker around, you want to unlock it, you want to talk to consumer cellular, up to you. Yeah. We're going to give 180 minutes. 180 seconds. Sorry. Oh, value in minutes. Okay, never mind. We're going to give 3 minutes. We're going to confirm. You got 3 minutes to click the giveaway button. And let's do it now. So you are able to enter the giveaway by the command. You should be able to see the command there. And yeah, again, you should be able to kind of like look into it and enter the giveaway by putting the what is it? Exclamation point raffle. Yeah, exclamation point raffle. So you have 2 minutes, 26 seconds. There's 4 people that have entered so far. Really high odds. 6 people. Remember, you need a US address or a friend in the US for me to be able to ship this device. The Sunbeam F1, I can ship to Canada. So we'll be opening up that one for Canada and the US. And again, sorry if you're not able to participate. It's one of the current limitations that the post, even UPS, has in shipping devices outside of the United States. It's becoming very, very difficult. So, Taco de Lechuga. Oh, I see you entering, just in case the other person doesn't email me, huh? Good. Well, yeah, I would too. So hopefully you get another opportunity. We'll be able to pick the winner very soon, and hopefully this works out. So raffle, exclamation point raffle to enter. Let's see if there are any other questions. Robert Gordon says minimal phone here. Oh, nice. Yeah, minimal phone is if you're able to get one, highly recommend that you get them in the used market at the moment, just because it'll be faster. It seems that they're still having some shipping issues, and that's not great. So, all right, 1 minute to enter. I see only about 9 people are entering. If you win, please refrain from entering in the next giveaway. I would appreciate that. We had some nice engagement in the last live giveaway that we did. So yeah. And yeah, well, very high odds. These are high odds for a lot of you. So yeah, if you haven't been able to, if you have one and you're here, please send me an email to thedumbphoneshow@gmail.com so that I can send you your device. So, show@gmail.com. I just added that into the chat. So, for example, who was it? Ringtones archive. Exclamation point raffle to enter the giveaway. Exclamation point raffle. And you can no longer enter, Cade. I'm sorry, but you will have one more opportunity. We're going to pick the winner. And the winner is So Basically, or Basic Lie, 6777. Congratulations. You have won the Iris Easy Flip. Please send me an email to thedumbphoneshow@gmail.com with a screenshot of like, hey, I entered this and now, yeah, so like, hopefully 6, 7. Oh gosh. 2025 cannot end fast enough. All right, one more giveaway. This one is for a more premium device, the Sunbeam F1. So this one is open to Canadians as well. So is the Sunbeam F1 Eagle. That is Sunbeam F1 Eagle. This device is actually from a company I love. Love this company. I really think is a great company, and I love what they're doing. You can enter this giveaway by putting ! raffle, and you will do so now. You have 3 minutes to enter the giveaway. Very high odds, since, again, I didn't expect too many people. Yeah. So Sunbeam F1 Eagle raffle has started, and you can enter as well. Hopefully you can win. US or Canada, fair game. The Canadian shipments via UPS is not outrageous. So I'm okay with that. Like, I mean, yeah, you know, like, yeah, my Canadian friends, sorry that usually you're not forgotten. It's just kind of like the reality that, unfortunately, the shipping cost to like outside, like if I'm crossing Canada, it's like $30. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, like I'm able to ship a $100 phone for $30. But then, like, again, I've been trying to send this to a subscriber all the way in India, and it's like $300. I'm like, oh, the phone is not worth $300. Like, you know, how am I supposed to send this to somebody on the other side of the world, and, like, you know, for more than it's the cost? That's just not nice, you know. Like, I don't think that's, you know, it's just crazy. Just crazy. Again, that's it. Yeah, you just need to comment once. You know, there's no need to spam the chat. Yeah, so ! raffle, and you are entered. So 13 entries, very high odds still, like, you know, for the people here. And if so basically wins, they also enter it again, but I told you not to, but that's okay. But if you win again, you are not getting this one. Just FYI. We'll pick somebody else, so we'll repick. Just an FYI. Yeah. Okay. Please send me an email if you want. I'll be contacting you. I'll be sending you an email, so you can send me an email as well. But I mean, I think it's just important to just send me an email as soon as you can. It's fine. Don't worry. You may not have heard me, and that's okay. But if you win again, you're not going to be picked. We want to give a fair shot to everybody. And yeah, you know, like, again, it's just one of those things that I want to be able to send it to as many people. You know, I would like to. I have a few devices that I'll be raffling, or, you know, using this system in the new year, but it's just so hard sometimes, you know. So, anyways, that's life. Alrighty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. After this, we're kind of done. I do have to go do the timestamps of the other video because they kind of messed up, but that's okay. I'll be doing those soon so that people have. All right, we're gonna pick a winner, and the winner is Keep In It Real. I think Keeping It Real. Keeping It Real. Sunbeam F1 Eagle. Congratulations. I am very happy that you're able to win. Please send me an email to the Dumbphone Show @gmail.com. And I'll be able to send it to you as soon as you send me your address. Please, since it's a US address, if it's a Canadian address, send me a phone number with it. If it's a US address, they don't need a phone number, thankfully. But if it's a Canadian address, please send me a phone number because they asked me for that. The Dumbphone Show @gmail.com is open to receive. It's open to receive emails right now. So please send it with a screenshot. Hey, this is me. I won. You know, that kind of stuff. It's cool. It's helpful. That way, like, I'm able to send it to you as soon as possible. Thank you for participating. I hope that this was fun for most of you. And, if you didn't win, you'll have more opportunities in the future. I'm kind of excited to be able to help people in 2026 to continue with this trend, of like, hey, I'm becoming a more minimal person, becoming somebody that, kind of like does more things. If you want to stay tuned to what I do, I highly recommend that you go check out my newsletter, Moving Offline. So you have Moving Offline right there. And Moving Offline is where I update everybody on all the things. So, you're able to check out their podcasts, writing. I'm working on a article right now about the diagnosis. There's not diagnosis, but more like treatment, and how offline is being used as a treatment method. And I know this firsthand because I have just been ordered to do more offline in my personal life, and that's very ironic. I laughed at the doctor when I was at the doctor, but it's just one of those things that it's just funny. It's just one of those things that's just very funny to me. That yeah, it's just cool. But I've been finding more information about people that have been diagnosed with illnesses or different things, and yeah, it's one of those things that's just it's happening. Offline is returning, and we need to be part of it. So I hope you have a great and happy new year, and I hope that you stay safe out there. If you won the device, make sure to send me a email, and hopefully in the new year, some of you will be able to win some of these other devices that I do have here. And yeah, I'm really excited about some of this stuff, some of the stuff that's happening in the Dumbphone space. As we saw some of the news earlier today, I'm really excited to see how it all develops and how we can create a better 2026 away from devices and more into the real world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being there through my troubleshooting and everything that we did. I'll be adding the timestamps as soon as I can. And yeah, hopefully you have a great 2026. Hopefully it all works out great for you and for your family. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. And stay tuned for some short content on CES 2026. As soon as I'm there in Las Vegas, I will be reporting and seeing like, oh, hey, this is the kind of stuff that's happening, and the phones that are coming up, and what I'm really excited about. See you around, and see you in the new year. Hopefully it'll be filled with a lot of amazing things. Bye.